Brianna, what were you seeing out there defensively? It looked like they were kind of catching their rebounds and running out quickly. What were you seeing in transition defense-wise, getting back there and clogging the lane?
I feel like in the second half, we definitely didn't get back fast enough on defense. They had too many easy buckets. I mean, we tried, and if we did clog the lane, they have shooters leaking out, which we should have found early. We just didn't do a good job of that.
Brandon Butler, on Thursday you had such a great game, hitting the game winner, and today obviously wasn't the same situation. What do you think the difference was in the way they were playing defense or the way you were seeing shots?
Maryland's a great ACC basketball team, and I was able to get my shots up. I just wasn't able to make them today. It was off.
And you're going to the basket a lot more in the first half, especially. Was that because you weren't getting the same looks?
They're definitely playing more aggressive and more outside the three-point line, so it created more of an opportunity to drive, but just wasn't able to connect today.
Brittany, Coach, you talked about how your team seems a little tired. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like your schedule just got really tough lately and you guys are getting a little tired out?
I wouldn't say we're getting tired out, but it obviously playing in the ACC, it takes a toll on your body, but we are a team that we have to know, like we have to fight through these tough games, and we viewed our schedule before we even started, and we realized that down the stretch we were going to come into some tough road games and come back home and play tough teams. So for us to know who we're playing and what conference we're in, we've prepared our bodies for this. So sometimes, yeah, we are a little fatigued, but we just have to learn to fight through it and know that this is the sport we love, and we're going to fight through it.
Brittany, another big second half for you. You had 15 of 22 in the second half. What were you seeing out there?
Well, usually it's always the first half where I try to survey the floor and figure out in those 20 minutes what I can and can't do and how I can maneuver throughout the defense and see how they're playing me. So after I realized that, I found out that they weren't really getting back in transition, so that was leading me to the basket and getting passes from Brianna Butler and Cornelia Fondren and them giving up the ball and easy layups to get back in the game in transition. So I knew that was going to be a big part of the game.
Brittany, similar to what I asked Brianna, what was it like running with Lexi Brown and her streaking down the court pretty much the entire game?
It was fun playing against Lexi Brown, playing against her in the AU and in USA, but she's a great player. She runs the floor. She's shooting the ball really well right now in the conference. And, I mean, it was nice to have somebody else to run against and play against. She's a great player, so to play against other players is really good.
Brianna, given that your minutes have increased a lot, even though this was a rough loss, is this a huge confidence boost for you getting to go up against arguably one of the best interior teams in the country? And Coach Q seemed to think you guys did a nice job defensively on the inside.
Yes, it definitely is a confidence boost. It's a tough loss, but, it's cool. We got to just bounce back from it,
For either one of you three, how do you think the comeback against UNC parlayed into this game? At least starting off, was there particular fatigue or anything that you saw differently with the energy level?
Well, we knew going into the half that it felt kind of similar to when we were going into the halftime against UNC, and we talked to each other and we told her that we've been in this situation before, and we just have to come out stronger and faster and know that we can come out of these situations. We've been down in games and come back and win. So it was nothing new to us. It was just, well, would we have the power and the strength to do it?
Also, with the strength of the conference, arguably 7 ranked teams, how do you think that will prepare you guys going forward into the latter part of February and into March Madness?
It's preparing us really well. ACC is a great conference. A lot of teams are ranked, as you said. But playing these teams, it preps you and it makes you realize that you're playing against great competition, and you'll probably see them in the NCAA tournament. So you won't be blindsided by the competition, and there's greater competition out there. But to play against some of the best teams in ACC really does prepare you.
Anything else? All right, thanks.
Thank you.